Hi, my name is Mabel Sebikari, and I'm the proprietor of Sapphire Dairy Alternatives. Sapphire Dairy Alternatives was founded in 2020, right in the middle of the first COVID cycle, where we were at home. A friend of mine tasted a sample of plant-based milk from cashew nuts that I had made because I am lactose intolerant, and I was trying to find an alternative to take care of my cravings for dairy, which I could not take because every time I took dairy, my tummy, got uncomfortable, bloated, and so many other things. So I tried a few times to make plant-based milk from Sim cashew nuts, and when she passed by, she tasted, and she was like, "Oh wow, this tastes nice. Why don't you, do business with this? You're always trying to sell this and that. Why don't you sell this?" So that's how we started. So I started to make almond milk and cashew milk from my kitchen. That time I was staying in a rented place, and because she posted the product on social media, we got clients immediately. We got a commercial client immediately, and then we started to sell twice a week. So I started playing around with other raw materials like almond milk. I'd already tried sesame, and she was my guinea pig. So because she was a neighbor, I kept calling her to come and taste, and she said, "You know what? I think this stuff is ready for selling." And that's how we started. So I started to make the product from my kitchen twice a week, make the milk on order, and then deliver to the customers. We started materials, two raw materials, cashew nuts and almonds, and later on we brought in soybeans. So we used to make milk or plant-based beverage, which looks like this. This is one of our products. This is almond milk, and we make it in different flavors. We have the plain, where we don't add any sugar or flavor, and then we also have the flavored varieties where we add vanilla, cinnamon, or cocoa powder chocolate, what they commonly call chocolate. So at the moment we have other products, not just milk. We later expanded to other products, not just milk. We also make yogurt from soybean and also from cashew nuts, and I think we have some samples here. This is soya yogurt. This is the soya yogurt we make, and we make a plain unsweetened version. And then we also have cashew yogurt, also in plain and unsweetened, versions, and vanilla. This is an example of some of the products that we make. When we also have what we call a cream cheese spread, mimics the taste of cheese. So if you're there and you don't want to eat dairy products or animal products, we have this spread. It can act as a spread or a dip made from cashew nuts. It's very tasty. So we make it in two flavors. We have a plain flavor and then a garlic and onion flavor. We also make a chili flavor in case a customer wants something spicy. Yeah, we also make ice cream. It's made from soy and cashew nuts. Yeah, so we've grown from just making milk 6 years ago to now also having a variety of products. We're a cottage business, but we've also in the process of seeing if we can scale. We recently got certified for UNBS for our milk. As you know, UNBS is a bit costly for startup businesses. So we only were able to certify one product, which is the plain milk. As we grow, we intend to ensure that all our products are certified with UNBS so that we can be able to hit the market. So this product is actually good for everyone. If you like trying new things which are healthy, one thing I'll tell you is that our products are healthy. We do not put preservatives and very many ingredients. We have very few ingredients, and normally when you look at a product label and you see few ingredients, that's a sign of an organic product. So our product is generally healthy. People who are trying to get off processed products, people who are sick, if you have parents or relatives who are sick, they have a chronic illness of some sort, and they're being advised to eat healthy, this product is very appropriate for them. If you have children who are struggling with food allergies, yeah, right from the age of 6 months up to whenever, yeah, as they grow, this product is very good for them. I mean, lately we have so many children struggling with allergies, dairy allergies. Their parents are breastfeeding them, and they find that they are uncomfortable, bloating, breaking out in rashes, running tummies. this is an alternative that the parents can use. Or are you there and you're trying to lose weight? Yeah, you want to be more healthy, take on a healthy lifestyle. This product is actually very good for you. It's very tasty. One thing I can guarantee is that the quality is maintained, and it's also very, very tasty. So regarding the certification, it's a lengthy process because it requires you not just to apply without preparations. You must have had started the process of ensuring that you have systems, quality management systems in producing your products. What does that mean? It means that you have to have recipes that are clear, that can be traced, that anyone who comes into your organization and starts to produce uses the same approach, the same quantities, the same raw materials, so that you can get the same consistent product. Yeah. You also have to make sure that the raw materials you're getting are good quality. Basically, you check them. You don't just receive any type of raw material. You check it before you use it. If it has any challenges, you're able to highlight them so that you know that, okay, you've put something that's slightly different and you're able to monitor, will it give you a different result? If it doesn't, then the visual wasn't the best way. But we use both visual and sensory testing to check that the quality of the raw materials is good. If your quality of raw materials is not good and keeps changing, definitely you're going to have an inconsistent product. Yeah. So you have to make sure that you use the same suppliers, and understand what you're actually using. What variety of soybean are you using? Which location is it grown in? Because if you use the one from Bali, vis-a-vis the one from Lira, or the one from another part of the country, the soils are different. Farmers may not be using the same agronomic practices. Okay, so you'll find that maybe one has more protein. We know that there are different varieties of plants and species. So if you use from different places all the time, you'll find that customers are saying, but this one was more, the flavor was stronger, or it was less, or it was more oily, or it has a strong scent. And that comes about because of what was put in the ground or how the ground is, isn't it, as an agriculture? So you have to make sure that your raw materials, you consistently try and get them from the same suppliers. That guarantees that your product is consistently the same with minor variations. Of course, when you're dealing with agricultural projects which are natural, you'll definitely have some variations. The other thing you're going to do is make sure that you do a lot of testing and monitoring. So in our production center, which we have pH meters, we record when production was done, we record what we used, we know the dates when materials came in, we record those materials, we know we don't mix the raw materials. Like if it's almonds, they're stored alone, cashew nuts, they're stored alone, we don't mix. Even when we are producing, we don't produce at the same time. We first produce one thing, finish, put it aside. Then produce the second thing, put it aside. Yeah. And if they are together on the same place, we make sure we label, we know that we're dealing with almond or cashew or soy. We don't mix them. So that enables that you have a process which can be traced back to the quality of a product. Yeah. We also train our staff. Good thing, we are off-site incubators of Uganda Industry Research Institute. They help processors scale or get their products to the market. They give us technical support. They test every year. They allow you to take your products for testing. Yeah. They give you 4-year contracts, agreements, where in those 4 years you can take your products for nutritional testing, or so just to know that your product is actually to standard. Yeah. So it's a long process that requires you to start as soon as you open the business. You start preparing for certification. You cannot just say, I've started today, let me go and apply. If you actually want a consistently good product, you start the process immediately. Yeah. Then also you can consult UNBS. They don't mind you going there before you apply to ask how they can help you. They'll give you information on which standards you should use, which standards you need to buy, what you need to focus on for your category of products. So you can come and now continue the process of preparing. Once you feel you're ready, you put in the application, and then they'll come and do an inspection, a pre-inspection, take samples and all that. If they find any issues that you need to address, they give you a chance to address them. For example, for us, one of the issues they found was the way we had done our labels. So they guided us. They said, go back and change your labels to this so that they can meet our requirements. Yeah. So the process for small scale producers has sort of been eased. They have, I think, now a department or a focus to help Ugandan food processors or agricultural processors to get their products on the market much more easier than big manufacturing companies. The price, they also say that they give us a lesser price, though it's still costly. we only pay, I think, for testing, yeah, and then the annual fees. But all the other fees that the big industries pay for us, we don't pay them, and all the additional fees. For us, they only take money for testing the product, and also that's the annual fee for certification. So, but the only challenge is that that fee, you pay it per product. So if you have 5 flavors of product, for example, we have plain and sweetened, we have vanilla, we have cinnamon, we have chocolate. That price, the certification fee, which is I think 500,000, and then the testing fee, which is determined by the type of tests you're going to do and varies between 700 to, depending on the test, is per individual product. So you'll find for each product you're paying about 1.5 million. So if you have 20 products, you multiply 1.5 at 20 products. So that's sort of a challenge and an enabling factor for small businesses. However, in terms of the support and guidance to help us get certified, there's been an improvement, and they try and do it quickly. Their systems sometimes fail, but generally they're trying to help, small processors in Uganda to get certified so their products can get on the large scale market. One of the challenges in Uganda is consistency in raw materials. For example, almonds are not locally grown, they're imported. So one of the things that I do, or we do as a business, is ensure we know our suppliers. Like, we know them. You're not just going to a shop and picking. Knowing your suppliers means you're asking him who he is, where he imports from, what variety he's importing, so that in case there are changes, he's able to communicate and say, we don't have that type that you normally take, we have. So it's mainly a qualitative process. There's been low supply in this area, but we have the large one from Turkey. We don't have the California almond variety you've been using. It has been out of stock, but we have this one. So you're able to make a decision. Should I buy this one? And if you buy it, how much are you buying? Are you going to first test it to make sure that the output is similar? For us, we have testing equipment. We have a pH meter. We have some meters that we use, so we can tell if it behaves differently over time after you've produced. So, and because we have the systems in place, we're able to say, okay, let's buy a little and see how it behaves. And if it does meet the output, or the outcome of our previous, production processes, then we're able to say it's still the same. It hasn't changed. So we do a lot of monitoring. We test our products after production. We take samples and test. For example, one of the things we look out for is longevity in shelf life. Because remember, our product is natural, which means its shelf stability is a challenge. It has to be kept under refrigeration. So we compare how long the current variety we've been using vis-a-vis the one that we got because there was a drop in supply on the market. Yeah. So we'll know, it doesn't change much. The test customers are not complaining. We ask them sometimes, how was the product this week? You will know. They'll tell you, it's same. And you'll know, okay, maybe there's a difference between the two. But also maintaining your supplier, the same supplier, is very important, because suppliers also tend to buy from the same people. We're not growing the stuff ourselves. It's coming from another country, for example, like almonds. So maintaining the same supplier is very important. And also him introducing you to his networks in case he gets out of it and decides to do something else. Sometimes that happens. The supplier says, I no longer bring. But then he'll tell you, but my friend or my colleague so-and-so does it. Okay, for example, cashews and almonds are imported mainly. Cashews we have locally as well, but they're beginning to come on the market. Yeah, but mainly they come from Tanzania. Yes. So maintaining the same supplier means that the person gets from his same, wholesaler or farmer. For soybeans, they are grown locally, of course. We don't import soybeans. Uganda is one of the largest producers of beans in the world. Really. The environment here is very good, favors the production of legumes. So they are grown here, but we like the variety which has a lot of protein. There's a variety, I think, from the north, grown in Lira, which is known to have a large quantity of protein. So we try and find suppliers who purchase from the north. Yeah, and knowing your supplier, again, you can ask those questions. Where do you grow it yourself? No. Where do you grow it from? There's a consideration there as we scale that it's possible. For example, for soybeans, to be easily scaled because the raw material is readily available and affordable. And you can structure in such a way that you don't have supply drops and consistency in your raw materials by growing it yourself or working with outgrowers whom you give the seed of the variety you're interested in to grow. So those are like future Thoughts or future prospects? Yeah, we're interested in partnering with people out there that would like to, first of all, promote sustainable production, healthy products in the plant-based dairy alternative sector. People are interested in promoting climate smart, activities. So if you're there and you'd like to come and partner with us, if you would like to test our products and order them, you can check online. We have a website, sapphiredairyfree.com, or you can reach us on Instagram on our IG handle, which is Sapphire Nut Milks, or Facebook as well. Or you can call us on WhatsApp, or send a DM, a direct message onto WhatsApp. Our number is 0752 675 116, and we'll respond to you. We also sell our products on farmers markets that happen on Fridays in Luboa at the International School of Uganda from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., or another farmers market that takes place in Kololo near UMI at Cardamom and Coffee every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. You'll find us there ready to serve you. And also you'll be able to taste if you've never tried them before. Yeah. We also do deliveries. Yeah, like if you order online and we're able to reach you at your doorstep. Actually, that's our preferred method. We prefer that we deliver to you or you find us at the farmers markets. Thank you.